So today we're at one of our new homes, our modern ranch here in Arcadia. And as always, my favorite thing to go over is the functionality of our floor plans. And we've packed a ton into this 3,300 square foot modern home. We appreciate you following along, but let's talk about the spaces and how we're able to come up with the overall layout within this floor plan. Let's get to it. So if you've been following our channel for a while, you know we're all about defined spaces. And as we were developing this floor plan with our architect, we want to do something that was a little bit more traditional than, let's say, that farmhouse look. And so we have some more traditional components within the home. As we come through the front door, we're going to be greeted by this amazing family room space right off the entry, which is going to be compact in nature and very cozy, but still bringing in modern day living with the vaulted ceilings. Another thing that I want to point out is that we decided to go 9-foot top plate on this house specifically because we felt like a lot of homes are being constructed at 10-foot top plate for really no reason, which causes them to get even taller than what's necessary. So we feel that this family room is the perfect size for entertaining. We have plenty of space to be able to come in here with the family and anyone guest that you have to be able to entertain with and be able to sit by the fireplace, watch your favorite show. But one of the things that we really feel makes this space cozy is that we've decided to go 9-foot top plate on this build, which has allowed all of our ridges to stay below 19 feet in height and really help it to integrate a little bit better into the community. There's been a lot of pressure to go 10-foot top plate on everything that's built new construction. And with the great invention of trusses, I just don't think that it's necessary in as many new builds when you could be able to get some amazing vaulted spaces as seen here in this living room. One of the main reasons that we've been able to pack so much into this small space is trying to reduce the overall hallways. So as we leave the family room, we're greeted by this amazing kitchen layout, and we're gonna have two smaller islands that are located here in the main living with our main range wall. And we've actually reduced a lot of the cabinetry in this showpiece kitchen, and we've been able to tuck that away, which we'll discuss later in the video. So ultimately, this covers 2 of the 3 defined spaces that we have in this open concept living. The third is gonna be our traditional dining room, and we position this directly off the front entryway, which is gracious in space, but doesn't need to be any larger than what it is. This isn't some McMansion that needs a cathedral-like opening to the interior of the home, and it really allows us to be able to get what we need in here, a small drop zone located at the entry. And as we come down into our dining, living, and kitchen space, we're able to hook left directly to our first 2 living areas, which would be our office that has a shared bathroom with our first bedroom off the front of the home. And as most of you know, I love a good walk-in closet, so our guests will be able to reside in this home and have plenty of storage so that a lot of additional furniture pieces inside the bedroom aren't necessary. So let's go see the primary suite. And really, this is the largest hallway that we have in the home, but it helps to create separation from the main living of the home into our primary suite to be able to provide ultimate privacy for the homeowner that will reside here. As we come down this hallway, we're met with tons of natural light within this space, with multiple windows and a slider that runs out to their own private patio off the pool. We have a graciously appointed bedroom space, and as I mentioned in previous videos, the old standard I felt like for primary suites was about 300 square feet for the bedroom, but the reality is you don't get much more fit into that space. And so we've recently reduced that over the years to get down to about 230 square foot for the main living for our primary suite. One of the nice things that we have is we have a nice area for any built-ins that might be associated in this location, or any additional storage needs. They could be able to put in cabinetry, a bench, to be able to get up and get ready for the day. So no primary suite would be complete without a gorgeous bathroom setup. We have dual vanities with additional linen cabinetry to be able to help with storage. We have a tub and a shower fit for 2, as well as our toilet closet and our primary closet that has what is pretty standard to us these days for luxury building, which is a stacked washer and dryer. We couldn't be happier with how the master suite setup came together. However, there's plenty of people that mention that they might need more storage for closet space, and so it'd be really easy for them to be able to knock out this wall and have the largest closet known to man in a 3,300 square foot home. But ultimately, I would take the office space all day long to be able to utilize as a flex space, whether that be a home office for work or an additional play area for the kids. But with that said, let's move over to the guest wing of the house to be able to cover the additional components that really help to pull this house together. So I want to pause here in this transitionary location within the house. This is what I would consider an open hallway space. It allows us to be able to get from the primary to the main living quarters of the home and to get to the far side of the house where our guests will reside. And as we move on to this space, it doesn't really feel like a hallway since you have the 4-panel slider that leads out to our backyard entertaining space. But one of the key things that is becoming so common in modern day building would be a flex room, or a teen room is what we call it, that really helps to negate the hallway space that was usually wasted as you traveled, let's say, down a corridor to a bunch of bedrooms. And in doing so, we're able to have our powder bath for guests that's right off of the main backyard space where our pool will reside. We have a pass-through, which I want to talk about briefly, which is our laundry room and pantry space. And then we're able to go into our 2 guest bedrooms, both of which have vaulted ceilings that really help to make this a spacious feel regardless of the 9-foot top plate. And then we run through the bathroom, which is set up as a dual bathroom, a Jack and Jill setup where we have our individual space for the guest number 1 with their walk-in closet. Then we have our toilet, shower, and additional storage, linen cabinetry located for additional storage within these 2 bedrooms. And then once again, another independent vanity, sink, and walk-in closet setup for the second guest that will reside within this space. I really like the overall flow of the home as we're able to create some circulation throughout the home through the 2 guest bedrooms as well as through our teen room, which gets me to my favorite part of this home, which is the laundry room space, which is positioned directly within the guest room spaces of the home, allowing for easy access for maybe your kids or your guests to do their own laundry. I know that might be a dream for most people, as it would be for my wife, but nonetheless, we have a great stacked unit that's in compact design and flows directly into our pantry space or back kitchen that's located right next to the garage for ease and convenience that allows you to be able to drop your groceries directly into the storage pantry that'll be located right off of the kitchen and the mudroom space off the garage. We'll have a secondary sink and tons of storage cabinetry, an additional refrigerator unit because of the compact nature that we have located within this kitchen space. We can't wait for this space to come together so you could see the finished details that I know everyone enjoys. But for now, we're almost at roughing inspection and about to move forward with installation. But before we end this video, let's talk about the final space within the home, which is one of the most important spaces that we have for all of our transportation needs and additional storage, which is the oversized 2-car garage that's found in each one of our homes that allows for people to be able to actually park 2 cars in here and potentially have room for additional storage, regardless of the compact nature and size of this home. A lot of people might say 3,300 square foot is a pretty big home, but we've been able to pack 4 bedrooms, an office, and a teen room with 3.5 bathrooms. Really, someone that buys this home will be able to live their best life, be able to not have any wasted space, and tons of nooks and closet space associated for any of the stuff that they might accumulate over the years. We appreciate you following along this video. Stay tuned for more videos about this home as it comes together through the finished stages in the new year. And as always, have a great day.